All right, all right, all right. Red light's on. What's the good word, Ephesian friends? Welcome to another live. I'm going to see if, since it's March, if I can do the free member giveaway things that Hellabash showed me. I need to remember to do that every month. So I'm just going to do it at the beginning while we're getting ready here. Everybody's rolling in. That way I don't forget it, because I am almost certain to forget to do that. Let's see. DEBO'S live. Yes, he is. Okay, then I go to membership gifting. Gift 5. 5 members gifted. Then can I do that twice? Is that right? There we go. All right. Well, got some new members. Just gifted out the new members there. Get that going. What's up, Ephesian friends? What is the good word? Saturday Night Live. Here to have some fun. This is going to be a fun one because if you see back here, we got an old Plano. I actually owned this tackle box. This isn't mine. So the fun deal with tonight is we've got an old tackle box from my wife's grandfather who passed away, gosh, I think last year. Her aunt brought that up for me. Go through it. Super fun because not only is there lures, but there's an old paper in there. And I looked at it like when I first got it and was like, oh, I need to do an unboxing. I was going to try to get Retro on, and I forgot to hit him up. I know he moved. I was going to have him on a while back, but I didn't hit him up for tonight. I'm sure he's busy and such. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but Retro, if you're watching, you're more than happy to jump on. He's the guy for old lures. So I should have hit him up, but I didn't. So tonight we're going through a fun an old tackle box, looking at some old lures, look at some of that stuff. And then, you know how it goes on DEBO'S Live. We'll go about anywhere. My on-air sign that I thought was burnt out and broke, I tried it in another outlet and it worked. So I don't know if it was just a loose connection or what the deal was, but it's working now. So that's cool. I did get, I'm going to share here real quick because Rick over at Monster Bass let me know that they took care of all the people that tried to order my crankbaits, but couldn't get them because they had originally ordered a certain number. Those sold out pretty quick, and then the customer service team, or the customer service like people that manage all that, forgot to put a number on them. So like, I don't know how many they had. Let's say they had 300 or whatever. If you order 300 and those are gone, it should just say sold out, right? So they forgot to do that. So he ended up ordering more, and I'll just share here real quick. Ended up ordering more. They corrected it with the people that got it wrong, gave them the refunds and all that. So I appreciate Monster Bass doing that. Appreciate Rick going above and beyond. But they are back out here, so they've got a few left. I think the Tequila Sunrise, Tequila Sunrise is already sold out. I want to say, I knew they were getting low on the Fire Tiger as well. So it looks like Crackle Bluegill, which he said there was a lot of those. I was kind of surprised. I thought that was going to be one of the best sellers. This one was actually my favorite out of all of them, is the crappie. So I've got 2 here. I swear I have the other ones, but for giveaway tonight, I'm giving away a set of these. I did leave my link below. If y'all didn't get your hands on one, go over and grab one of the DEBO'S little bangers from Monster Bass. I left my code below. Should be still good for 20% off. So show some support. I would hate to have 300 of the bluegills and stuff left over because they didn't sell. That'd make me look like crap. But I know times are tough, so if you don't have the money to spend, that's cool too. But if you do, you want to show some support, that is an excellent way to do it. And you get a lure out of it. So they turned out pretty neat. I really like that crappy one. So that is that deal. So that'll be the giveaway tonight. A couple of those custom painted lures. I'm going to throw some other stuff in. Left my links below. I think that's about it. So let's get into it, right? Those are all my informational coverings for the beginning. Of course, do want to shout out the members. I did just have a members only live. Dustin was in the house. Trevor was in the house. It was actually a pretty fun members only. Really, I want to try to do the members only stuff just behind the scenes. We like watched one of my old fights, just talking. Really, it can go anywhere. Just kind of the personal side of DEBO today. I don't know if he's watching. Twan, I believe was his name. I met him at Ponchero's. I was picking up lunch for my girls, And he's like, "Oh my gosh, Debo, my favorite YouTuber." And I was like, completely took me by surprise. I wasn't like, I think I was looking on my phone or something. So he said hi. So Twan, if you're watching, what's up, man? Appreciate you supporting. He's another local dude. Yeah, I think that's it. I think those are all the deals. Appreciate the members. And even if you're not a member, I know people are like, well, I don't have the money to spend. I would never like beg you, please spend your money. Support me. It's just stuff that people like to do above and beyond. The best way to do it is just watch the videos, watch a couple ads on the videos, and that supports me. That's free to do. Leave a thumbs up. That's all I ask of you all. Free to do. And if you like me, you should be watching them anyway, right? So this is what we've got. I actually owned this exact tackle box. I think this might have been the one that I had stolen. To my to the thieves' credit, we did leave it at the boat ramp when Dad and I were packing up. I left it at the boat ramp there, sitting. We came back, I don't know, an hour later, and it was already gone. So what do we got in here? Now, the only part that sucked about this was I was like, oh my gosh, because I went through the top of it, and it was a bunch of goodies. The bad part was our grandpa had nothing down in here, so that upset me. Wish there would have been some other cool old stuff in here, but as it is, I'm just happy to get my hands on it and be able to go through this stuff and share it with you all. So her grandfather was a bit of a pack rat. He had a lot of different tools and a bunch of different stuff, so I wasn't surprised that he had this. He had some old lures. My aunt, or my wife's aunt, let me look through. So let me see if I can find, do they date these? So this was the old Bass Pro Shops guide, the catalog, or the paper that was in there. Pro Qualifier. Look, they had the old Pro Qualifier tourney special, $68 to $74. Look at some of those old goodies. The round reels that used to be so popular. Was it a Quantum? No, it was a Bass Pro Shops Qualifier. I remember Quantum used to be one of the big ones back in the day. We got Quantum EX right there. These were selling for what? $53 to $70. So we got old bait casters, the old round reels, the old Ambassadors, the Fluger. That's a steal of a deal. $99 there for that, baby. Pistol grip rods. Let's see. Do they have any Corrados? Let's see if they have. What would the Corrado have been? That would give us a good idea of the time. Some Lew's, the Daiwa. Oh, the old Daiwa Procaster. Oh, look at that. We need to find a date on this. I'm guessing like early 90s, mid 90s. Is that what this would have been? The Zebco 33, Mitchell's. There's the Ambassadors. I remember those were like, one of my dad's buddies had one of those over here. Had like the Swedish engineering stamp on it. You can see it used to have that on it. Those looked so dang cool back in the day. Surprised I didn't see any. I never really owned Mitchell stuff. Mitchell was popular back then, but Dad and I never got into it. I don't see any of the Shimano. Huh. Shimano rods, the Crucials. Whoops. $79 to $90. Hank Parker signature rods, $45. Man, the goodies from back then, huh? Daiwa Procaster with infinite anti-reverse, a whopping 2 ball bearings, a blazing fast 5:1 gear ratio, auto cast clutch, and super power mesh drive for $89. Let's see what else we got here. If we got any questions, comments, let me know. I can show you something if you see something on here. Lures, we got the old lures, the old Storm Rattling Chug Bugs, Bass Jig. Oh, look at Hank's Perfect Worm and the Man's Hank Lizard. I've told you all how many times I was such a Hank Parker Man's fan back in the day. Can't see once I put this up. Bunch of cool lures there. What's over here? Oh, the Heddens. Which one was this? The Spitting Image. Signed by Bill Dance. Still have a few of those. Old Bombers. Any bandits on there? The Norman. Hey, look at this. Look what just came out. Talk about things going full circle. I remember when these came out, people were like, what the hell is that thing? Norman Frontrunner. They just re-released these. We'll have to go on Tackle Warehouse and see how much they are. Now it's not Norman. It's, who is it? Somebody else put it out. But the Norman Frontrunner, $3.99. So you put if you've never used one, you tie your line to this. Then you have a leader of like a foot or two tie it to that, and then you tie your other lure in back. So it runs right in front of your other topwater lure. So it looks like they're chasing each other, kicking back and forth. Hula grubs. Remember when I said I used to throw the chompers hula grubs? Right there. There they were. So a lot of the old staples in here. Somebody was saying, I said, do we have any old lure collectors? Somebody said, man, I wish I had my man's baby 1-. There they were. All the hot ones in here. These are the old goodies. What else? Bunch of Bass Pro stuff. I had these, the Caterpillar, whatever they were. These little worms with all the like little round ridges on them. What else we got here? The Berkeley Power Bait, all the old Power Bait stuff. The Squirmin' Lizards. Takes you down memory lane, doesn't it? Excel, we got Trilene. I've actually got some lines in here. Look at this. Tournament Tough Monofilament, designed to meet the standards of tournament anglers' demand. Special price for their high price line, $2.99. Now, if you go up to the Excel, now this looks expensive, right? $21 monofilament. You're thinking, damn, that was expensive back in the day. Well, that's a 1 pound spool of 9,000 yards for $21. So, to say you got more for your money back in the day, yeah, a little bit. Berkeley Fireline, that was still around back then. What was this? Ooh, see, now we're getting expensive. 125 yards of some good old Fireline for $12. Getting a little bit too pricey there. Some Berkeley rods. What else we got? Yeah, kind of upset they don't have a date on it. Some old Life vests. Oh, the spider wire. I remember when that stuff came out. 150 yards for $7.99. Spider wire first came out. I remember getting that. And I think it was Gorilla Wire was the other stuff you could pick up. And I was like, oh, what is this stuff? Braid? I've never seen this before. Yeah, no date. That stinks. But remember when these were big? The belly boats before kayaks? People were flipping around in their little belly boats. Rain jackets. There you go. What do you think? See anything in there you'd like? Some old man's plastics? Yes. I've still got some of those left. Spider wire was marketed hardcore back then. Yeah, it was. They were all about it. Ever done any fly fishing? I've never done fly fishing. I've done it a couple times, but not like actual, just like fishing for bluegill and stuff. And it was not fun. $89 in 1990 is equivalent to $215 today. I know, that's what I was saying, Austin. I should have hit retro up. I was saving this, was going to hit him up, and then I had hit him up a while ago, and I think he was moving and stuff. He's like, yeah, now's not really a good time. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, no crap, Kevin. Make fishing affordable again. Listen, nobody better be making fun of my high heel purple coffee cup. This is my wife's. You're only cool if you drink your coffee out of high heel cups. Storm Hottentots. I don't remember those. Seen but never tried them before. Do I fish them like a normal crankbait? I don't know. Chat. Blast from the past. Yes. 91-year-old father-in-law gave me 6 of his fishing tackle boxes. Oh, yes, Paco. Save those, baby. That is awesome. The smell of antiques. Yes, sir. Still have a dozen of the baby 1-. Yeah, I've still got a few laying around. Yeah, Man's. I miss Man's stuff. They had the auger tails, and that stuff was so cool. Okay, so let's look at lures. First up, I'm just going to go through here. First, we've got Gary Roach's Stinging Foxy, does that say kit? Designed by Mr. Walleye, Gary Roach. So these are like some little, is that going to focus there? Some little grubs. And of course, back in the day, the fox hair or whatever this hair stuff was, that was always super popular. So they got like the yellow chartreuse. Ooh, that is bright. Yellow chartreuse. They've got the little rigs, the jig heads in there. And this was, let's see, $9. Ooh, this was expensive. $9 kit right there. Blue Fox. What do you think? You ever thrown any of the Blue Fox stuff? Oh, the Man's undulator. Yep. I used to have multiple of the Man's vampire spinnerbait. That was always a cool one. I lost the last one that I had. Top Prop. What do you guys know about the top prop? So that's a Mr. Twister. So the front of it's like a big, huge whopper plopper tail. And then it's got a belly weighted hook back here. Is that a double twister tail? Looks like a double twister tail. Throw that on there. Stop and go lure that drives fish nuts. It floats and it's weedless. 1/2 ounce. Okay. Made by Mr. Twister. Looks brand new, doesn't it? Like I said, this thing I don't think has even been opened since then. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Where was this from? Doesn't say, but this was Bagley's Silver Thread Advanced Formula Copolymer Line Value Pack, and you get a free lure. Check out the free lure. It is a Cotton Cordell Spot, the sinker. Let's see if we can take this out. Value Pack. Ooh, I don't want to break it all. I think I'm going to bust all of it. I don't really want to do that. I want to keep these. But the Spot is like it's got like a shiny inside, new 1/3 ounce size. It's got like a shiny inside. It's like an orangish craw color. That's pretty cool, but there's some people would like to throw that. The Silver Thread, I wonder if this line's any good. I mean, it hasn't seen daylight. 10-pound line, 300 yards. Silver Thread. Bagley's series of new generation copolymer fishing line introduces the AN formula, a new step ahead, forerunners of tomorrow for line standards. What makes it incredible is it takes light, limp suppleness, and small diameter of silver thread and combines it with the sheer brute strength of Black Label. Okay, there you go. Dramatically smaller diameter, super tensile strength, high abrasion resistance, low spool memory. They've been marketing and touting the exact same thing since whenever the hell this was made. Line companies still say the exact same thing. I never even heard of Bagley's Silver Thread. Don't know it. There you go. That's a pretty neat one, though. Let's see. There's some more line in here. Now these, I had tons and tons of these. This was on sale for $4. Yeah, this had to have been early 90s. The green with the yellow with that look to it. $9. I don't know what place that is, but got the old power baits in there with some Berkeley trialing. Now this is the extra tough. This I was not the fan of back in the day. It had to be the XL. Let's see, does this open? Oh yeah, we can open this. Let's see. I wonder if this line's any good. Okay, so the extra tough 8-pound thing looks brand new. Ooh, I don't know. Feels pretty stiff. There we go. Some 8-pound line. It'd be fun to spool some of this up and see if it works still. Do a challenge. Super strong world record fishing line, it says there. If you need some good fishing line, that's world record. Right there. Berkeley Trilene. The Power Grubs, man, I had all sorts of those. I've still got a whole bunch of packs of that stuff, but those were always a staple back in the day. Bobber here, $2 bobber with hook sinkers. Just need to throw your minnow on there. Master Series slip bobber. Oh, and new, it glows in the dark. Hey, getting fancy. Here's another line. Stren Magnathin. Don't remember this either. Low diameter fishing line, crystal clear, 12-pound, $5. This was made by DuPont. Look at that back in the day, huh? DuPont used to make fishing line. Low diameter fishing line combines the advantages of low diameter and high wet break load strength in a great casting line, superior for fishing a variety of fishing needs in fresh and salt water. Increased castability, maximum lure action, high wet break load strength. Okay. Oof, man, that light is bright, huh? Can't even read it. Superior casting. Which one do I need to turn down? This one, maybe? There we go. What do you think here? Mixture of both. Anyone? Fish the upper. People talking. Okay. Line memory. Yep. Margaritas, DEBO'S, and wings. Nice. Don't forget the like button. Yeah, if you like it, hey, it's free. Helps old DEBO. So that's just pretty cool. Let's see. Does this... Oh, gosh, this rubber band, I'm sure, is going to be The rubber band doesn't rubber band anymore. Let's just see. So this is 12 pound. Do I have, let's see how this feels. This doesn't feel bad for 12 pound at all. Let's see if this still does the old stretchy stuff and doesn't break. Strand magnethin. Yeah. Feels good and limp too. Look at that. Holy smokes. The old magnethin, 12 pound. I might have to line that up and do an old school. Oh, and look at this. Made by DuPont. Made in Japan. Strand magnethin, made in Japan. Interesting. Okay, maybe we'll use some of that. It'd be fun. See how 30-year-old line works. Interesting. All right, what else do we got? A couple goodies. These you still remember, right? I used to use these a bunch. The Gypsy Jigs, $1.50. See, these were big back in the day. Gosh, that glare is awful. You see, it's got the tinsel-y stuff there, so that would kind of glimmer and shine in the sun. Those are from Northland. Yeah, it's got, is it going to show? It like sparkles. You see it there sparkling. Sparkle in the sun. And then we got a little Blue Fox. I do remember throwing a couple of those. Ooh, Cabela's Prairie du Chien. This was just up the way, $1.90. What do you think a Blue Fox Vibramax spinner is now? $1.90. Let's see. Blue Fox Vibra spinner. Oh, they've gone up a little bit. $5 it looks like. Fish USA. Shields has them for $4. Bass Pro for $5.19. Wow. Almost 3 times the price. There you go. Inflation, folks. Inflation. What else we got here? Oh, this is an interesting. There it is again. We got Man's. The Man's Dancer. I do not remember this thing. What is it? Wiggles and wobbles for great vibration, action, and flash. Work on slack line, and it actually glides. When trolled, it tracks true. Pause occasionally when cranking for gliding action. When jigging, it drops straight. With line tension, it will glide back with slack. Huh. Okay. Interesting. No idea what this thing is. They've got a staple on the side, but this doesn't feel like it's going to break. Don't break it, Debo. Don't break it. Damn staples. Let's see. Let's get this open. What else? What do we got going on in chat here? Arbogast Jitterbug from the 80s. Yeah, Jitterbugs were the deal back then. I think as long as you keep line in a cool place, it can last. Yeah, I think so. As long as it's sun, right? UV rays is the big thing that breaks that down. So as long as, I mean, it's been in the dark. It's been sealed in this, away from sun. And question, anyone ever heard of an old lure called a Lazy Ike? Absolutely, I have. Those used to be called a flatfish. The Lazy Ikes were really popular for us here because they were made in, I think, Davenport, like an hour from me, they used to be. So yeah, those are cool. I had never heard of anything called a flatfish before. To me, everything was always a Lazy Ike. Look at this deal. So this is like the chatterbait rage, but this is like the what is the hell is the thing? The topwater now. From Z-Man. Whatever thing that deal is. They took this and made it into that. Yeah, what in the hell is this thing? I don't have any idea. So you can jig it, pop it. It's got a feathered treble back there. Hellraiser. Yeah, the Hellraiser. There we go. A Man's. I'm glad I got some Man stuff in here. I wish there was some more, dang it. 3/4 of an ounce. She's a little heavy. She's sturdy. Get back in there. Okay, I'll fix that later. What else we got? That dude. Trilene XL 2-pack, only $7. Al Linder walleye 2-pack. What was this? 6 pound, 550 yards each. So 1,000 yards I got here. Holy smokes! That's it. I mean, I've been using it since then. Since this, the Trilene. It's good stuff. Good stuff, Fred. I like it. Okay. Oh, hey, what do we got here? This is, what is this? 1994 was the date on it. So there we go. 1994, the Plano catalog. So this would have been what came in the Plano box. Oh, the old Plano boxes. Yeah. Whole bunch of them in here. I had this, or Dad had this one. Pops is watching now. He probably remembers this. Oh, is that the one I was looking at? Oh, this one right here. The gray one, and then the front opened up and it had the sliding tray deals on it. 1994. Okay, well, there we go. We broke the code of when this was all from. Another Meps Aguila. Doesn't say how much. Some black, and it's got like a red feather streak in it. Never threw the Meps. Like I said, for me, it was always the rooster tail. I thought all inline spinners were rooster tails. Now, what do we got here? A preview of Bass Pro Shops Outdoor World. Oh, I wonder if this is where he bought it and then walked in and got the Bass Pro Shop catalog deals. Springfield, Missouri. I wonder if that's where he got it. I don't know. What they got here? Oh, look at that hair. Look at Mr. Mullet there giving us the lowdown on the fish tank. Okay. 4-story natural stone waterfall, 140,000 gallon aquarium system. Got the mounts and stuff in there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. The good old days. So easy to find. They even got the map on the back for you in case you need to find them. Anybody know what a map is anymore? Let's see. Oh, missed these. For $2, we got some Eagle Claw Aberdeen hooks. Little deal of those there. $2.75 for how many's in there? I don't know. Size 1 for a bunch of them. Ooh, we got another one of these. Silver thread with the bigger sinking spot, cotton cordell. How big is this one? Doesn't say. Another one of those packs. Gosh, that glare is awful. Orange craw, pretty cool in there. Bagley silver thread, don't remember that at all. Oh, we got a big one here. In case you're looking for any big fish. Is it a big Meps? Rouser? Watch out. I'm going to hit him with the old rouser. Get them all roused up. Oh, this has 2 hooks. One up here, one back there. Pike, muskie, big old spinner like that. There's a little Cabela's. Oh, yeah, Cabela's Prairie de Sheens. That must have been where he got all this. $1.49 for a spinnerbait. And it's Hawkeye colors, black and gold. Let's go. That's going to have to go back on the wall back there. How has that rubber band not eroded and completely broke? Kind of cool color. I never throw black and gold. Let's see. We got a couple other spinners in here. Eppinger Daredevil. Never heard of them. A little spoon. Manufactured in Dearborn, Michigan. Yakima Bait Company from Granger, Washington. The Vibrick Rooster Tail. There we go. Your old rooster tail. I don't remember them being called a Vibrick, though. Warden's Vibrick Rooster Tail. I just remember them being rooster tails. Pretty cool. Let's see. Uh-oh, we're getting to the end here. Plano tackle box. Keep your fishing license in there, your fishing license holder. Keep it waterproof. Did also come with the boater's checklist. Make sure you have a PFD, throw ring or boat cushion, horn or sound device, lights, flare kit, extinguisher, registration number, mirrors. Remember that stuff. Oh, we got another spinner in here, another Cabela's special, $1.49. This is like the Thanksgiving special, brown, orange, and yellow. Look at that with the round living rubber on it. Are they making those with the round living rubber anymore? I don't think so. Oh, hey, we got another Man's Dancer. Oh, it's the same thing, just a little one. This is a little 1/4 ounce. So that same Man's Dancer we were showing before looks like kind of a Rage Blade setup there. Little finesse one. 2 left. And then we're to the end here. We got another Blue Fox. Emits sonic vibration. The Vibrax. New from Blue Fox. Pretty cool. And last one, what is it? Crocodile 1/4 ounce casting, trolling, jigging, spoon wobbler from Lure Jensen. You see it down there on the bottom. Lure Jensen, one of the old companies. No clue what that is. Never heard of that. Kind of a wacky spotted top to it. It exhibits a frantic side-to-side action similar to a wounded baitfish. The croc, in quotes, can effectively be casted, retrieved, jigged, or trolled depending on your desire. Solid brass body, won't rust. Made by Lure Jensen. Hey, look at this. For a catalog showing all of Lure Jensen's quality lures, American-made fishing and accessories, plus a shoulder patch, send $3, refundable on your first $20 order or more, to Lure Jensen. There you go. All right, well, sadly, that's it, folks. What do you think? What was the coolest thing in there? That was a ton of fun. The thing that I love most about the old lures, people were saying old packaging. Old packaging was fun, but for me, and I would have to open some of these up, it's really the larger lures. And oh, here we go. So most of the stuff back then, like this was the bobber, showed you the bobber rigs of how to do it. I think this one, no, this one didn't. One of the other ones had like a rigging. Oh, crystal flash, tinsely mylar body, it says back there. Tells you how to fish it, you know, gypsy jig, tip it with a leech, minnow, or worm. It says it can be, adding scent can be an extremely effective little tidbit, which will often trigger reluctant bluegill, crappie, walleye, and bass. Thanks for that helpful tidbit. So there you go. What do you think? What was the coolest? Oh, here, this was the one that I saw. You know, so they would put the how to rig it up on back and stuff. They don't do that anymore. Let's look at that. What was who does the front runner now? Let's look at that. So that front runner was what, $3 in the Bassmaster or the Bass Pro Shop catalog. Let's see how much that is now. Wish we had more. What did y'all think? What was the neatest thing in there? I'm kind of apt to try to use some of that line. Color of the Daredevil spoon was nice. Yeah, I just never ever was a spoon. You can still buy those crocodiles, really? I've never even heard of those. Daredevil made a weedless spoon that was better than the Johnson weedless spoons. Yeah, I threw Blue Fox. We had Blue Fox stuff back in the day. I especially remember the plastics with like the little hairy. It was like a piece of like feather or something like hard that they just stuck in the back of it. Had like a little feather hairy thing that would stick out. Were always neat. Then if they got too hot and like all the plastic was laying on each other, all the hair would like melt to the plastics. Then they were rendered useless. Okay, let's see here. Let's bring up and see how much the front runner is now. So it went from 3 to what? Let's guesses. Somebody probably already knows. They probably already bought one. Oops, is it 2 words? Ah, okay. Who makes it? Who makes the front runner? We got to go find it. Why did they not have it in here? Blue Fox is owned by Rapala. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You'll head Bossmas. Let's see. Who just came out with that? Somebody just came out with that dang thing. Oh, it was Bill Lewis. Bill Lewis is who just came out with it. I remember. What the hell? Where do you get to all? I hate that they switched this up again. I was just getting used to the other way. Shop brands. Top order. There it is, right there. $9. So again, 3 times the price. Used to be $3, but there it is. It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing. That's what's in that catalog. Told y'all, lures come and go. They come back around. Yeah, it was the Norman front runner then. Now it's Bill Lewis is making it. Hope it's better than the old one. Were they not good back in the day? I never fished them. I just remember seeing them. 16 bucks for a spoon. Is it made of gold? I don't know. We troll with spoons. Yeah, trolling is really boring to me. I got to be doing something. It's hard for me to just to sit with like bait out, live bait or anything like that. All right, what do we got for questions? That's all that we had in the old box. Like I said, I wish we had some more, but those were fun ones. I can let's see here. They still have the Mans. So if y'all want to see some old fun ones, these were. Oh, Man still has a website. Let's go see what Mans has. So I had no idea they had. There's old Paul Elias. I had no clue they still had a website. Yeah, the Springer worms. I got some of these. This is just a worm with a big spring in it. Interesting, but it tore up, and then it like the sheath of the plastic kind of tears off the spring. So, yeah, interesting idea. But bag is empty. Are they out of everything? Closed for maintenance. That sounds pretty mannish for right now. Probably a 95-year-old guy running that website. Doesn't know what the hell he's doing now. How do you work this? What else we got? What are questions? What lure talk? Y'all getting anything fun for spring? Getting any new lures out? I'm trying to think if I've seen anything new recently. I did get. Oh, I can show you these. So I picked up. Remember when Caesar was on a couple lives ago? I did order just a few of these. I ordered 2 boxes of these. Actually, 3. 2 of the bigger ones. So this is the larger 6-inch, and they're not big. So, you know, he was saying the 6-inch, you think it's going to be a big bait, but they measure 6 inches with the tail stretched. So just regular with the tail as it is, it's like 5¼ inches. So these are pretty cool. These are the, what is it? Bass Tricks. So I showed these on my members only. Some people were saying they're really good. They catch fish, but Bass Tricks, and they're a hollow body. I've never thrown, guess they didn't seal that that eye all the way. It's got, I don't know, sticky stuff. I don't know what the hell that is. But it's, if you hear it, it's a hollow-bellied paddle tail. And I've never thrown these. I've heard of people. I want to say Bass Geek was big on these. Is where I remember hearing it from. This is a little bit smaller size. This is the Tackle Warehouse Sungill. This is the little 5. So this is a little bit smaller. You can see there the size 5-inch versus the 6-inch. Then I got one of these, one of the smaller ones just to try. The Pro Blue. This is the 3.5-inch. So definitely a little finesse one compared to that larger 6-inch. Let me know, have you guys thrown these? What's the big deal with them? Do they have, I want to say Bass Geek said they had a different like roll to them or something. But I'm pretty sure he was the one that was pretty high on these. They got good colors. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of the hollow belly? And it's got like, it's hard to see, but it's got a really cool purple sheen on that one that I really like. I also picked up some big game. Everybody's been talking about it, and I've honestly never used big game. So I picked up some 15-pound just to throw some reaction baits on. And then everybody was talking about how good it was for swim baits. I grabbed some 20-pound for swim baits to test out just because I've never ever used it and people talk about it. I figured I should. So excited to throw those. Definitely going to slow roll some paddle tails. I got a larger glide bait ready to go that I want to try this year. Jerk baits. I don't really have, no special one that I want to try. I know it's got to get the jerk baits going. I have some Man's V worms. I do not remember those. Patrick, right here. That's what we're talking about. Oh, Man sold out to Bass Pro. Huh. Okay. I did not know that. So let's see. Jerk bait, paddle tail. I might just tie this on and try it. Probably a larger glide bait. Ned rig probably will be the 4-ish. Yeah. Lipless probably too. Did you ever get the chance to fish with? No, I was not close to him or anything. My wife, he didn't like take her fishing or anything like that. They weren't super, super close. So No, I didn't know him back then or anything. So, or I guess even recently. I did not, but he did have a whole huge shop full of all kinds of stuff. So I'm sure there's some old crazy lures hidden away. I crushed ollies on the Lucky Craft stuff. Yeah, somebody was saying they had some good sales. Yeah, sorry, I did measure that wrong. Let's see. So 3, measure it there. 4, 5. Yeah, look at that. Just past the wrinkle. 5 1/4. Perfect measuring tool right here. Always ready to go. Got me some OG bass tricks. Let's see. Also excited for the Raid 2-ways. Not sure what that is. Raid 2-way. Are they on Tackle Warehouse? Does the search thing not work? Oh, it says no. Raid Japan baits. Oh, yeah, right here. Present. I've got some of these. I picked up a pack of these. I couldn't tell you where they are. Never threw them. They look neat, like a little wacky rig deal. I'm going to take a piece of shrink wrap tubing. This was something else I was showing is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, I don't know what kind of tubing this is, but somebody had sent me this with a, what is it? Nasal speculum was the word of the day we learned. This is a nasal speculum. A bunch of different companies have this. Arsenal, I know Hellabass has one through Arsenal I picked up. This was one a subscriber sent me, said he got it on like Amazon, but you put your round ring on the nose of it, open it up, you put your Senko or whatever bait through and then pull it off. And it's just like your O-ring tool, except you can get these thicker tubing deals. He sent me these, said he got something and cut them up. I don't know what it is, some sort of tubing. I don't know. But anyway, he also sent me some really, really small ones. So I was going to do like a little tiny Nico Finesse. This is the Yum. Oh gosh, what are these called? Yum. Is it Sonar Minnow? Something like that. But a little deal like this. So I'll just take like a little weight, like a little 30-second or something in the nose of it, and then hook it here like a little Nico rig. Fish like a little bait fish Nico rig deal. Could be kind of fun. Oh, so anyway, that's what I was saying is I would put like one of these in the middle of that to help it hold up, because I'm sure that would rip through. With this being so thin in the middle, would probably rip through pretty easy. Just help it last a little longer. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Interesting little creaturey looking thing. This is the whole deal now, right? Dice, plastic lures with hairy appendage, tentacle-y things. Now, what the hell is this thing supposed to be? Looks like one of those practice rope bowls when you're practicing lassoing. Yeehaw. Appreciate that. Bass tricks are legit. Ryan Salzman makes a good bait. Yeah, I don't remember. Did Caesar say he knew him? I don't remember or not, but front runners worked. Cotton Cordell isn't knockoff. LOL, people knock Cotton Cordell. Yeah, Cotton Cordell was an old one, as we just showed there back in the 90s. Bill Lewis, Cotton Cordell. I don't know who was first, who did the first, like Lipless, but yeah, they've been around a long time. JP, no, I haven't. I mean, for a mono, for me, I'm going Trilene XL in the red box, baby. It's hard to beat. I'm telling you, people sleep on it. Yeah, multiple people saying that's all I use is big game. When do you think ice is going to be out in my area? Well, actually, there was just another about a half hour, 40 minutes from me. There was 3 people that went through. One of them died. So, damn, be careful out there, people. It is nothing to mess with. Once the ice is Swiss cheesed up from, we've just had, 40, 50, a 60-degree day. Don't chance it. Don't do that. And if you are going to go out, make sure you go with somebody, have a rope. But yeah, passed away. So that's this year. Well, not 2025, but this ice season, 2024 to 25, within like Clear Lake. So like, let's say 2.5 hours of me, that was 4 or 5 people that all died this year, just right around me from going through the ice. So please be safe. So the question was ice out. Yeah. So we've had some really good warm days. Southern Iowa, I've heard already has open water. So I would say in the next probably couple weeks, we should be opening up. I usually count on like the end of March for it to be open. April's when it starts to actually pick up and you can actually catch stuff. Other people probably catch them for an average nerd like me. Usually April is when it starts to really kick off. When I was talking about Ollie's, they often have a couple of JDM lure company stuff. Interesting. I've never been there. Nasal speculum. that was the word. Yeah, take a drink, Chris. Chris is in here. Nasal speculum. You heard it here, folks. What else? We just got one locally near me in Iowa. And Ollie's? Do we have Ollie's in Iowa? I've never been to one. We don't have any around here. Have some old Bill Dance lures. Dude, I love the old Bill Dance, the Excaliburs and stuff. Those were so neat. All the dice lures seem expensive. Yeah, this is, well, okay. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to show it. I showed it on my, they got to see it first. So I saved this from Adam, STG Lure Company. He sent me this. And some of the stuff I didn't show in the box because I wanted to do some challenges with it. The big worms I did want to show and completely forgot them. So that was my bad. He sent me some 18-inch worms that he made, Tequila Sunrise. They are freaking sweet. They were on the bottom of the box. So I'm regret not showing those. I am mad at myself because those were awesome. But he also sent this, and I didn't want to show it all. So this will just be a sneak peek here. But Epic Bait Molds, which I got a couple molds from them to try. So there's going to be a lure making deal coming up here soon. Got the little 2-inch shiner, and then they sent me the crappie deal that goes on the back of those bladed jigs that he makes. So like for BFS. But he also sent me some of these. So Epic Molds has this mold that they make for these larger ones, and then the smaller one, so you can shoot your own plastic dice lures. Then he sent me like a lure threader thing. It's like a big needle with a point in it, and then you just thread your skirting material on it, stick it through there, and you can make your own dice. So I'm going to do some testing out of those because exactly, I've looked at the dice lures, and like for, I don't know how pack, they were like, what, $20, some stupid price. And I'm like, I just can't justify it. There's some things that I just can't justify. That's one of them. Because I think who makes the regular ones? Is it OSP, I want to say, which I think that was the company. Yeah, right here. So Tackle Warehouse just got all the OSP stuff in there, a big like JDM company. Yeah, right here. $19 for how many? I think it's a pack of 4. Yeah. $5 a piece right there for a chunk of plastic with skirting material pushed through it. Crazy. And then somebody's going to say, well, they were so innovative. That's why they're so expensive. I mean, maybe, I guess, but I don't know. Seems pretty damn expensive to me. Let's see. Do you have trouble getting a word in when you were living with Jeff? When you're living with Jeff and Paul? What? That must be from somebody else. Or did you mean when I visited them? No. No, they're good guys. I refuse to buy any of those fuzzy dice. They're way too expensive. Yeah, third one of those. Where is everyone in 1994? Let's see. 1992, we moved from my old house. We moved north to where I lived in Iowa now, which is about like 40 miles south of here. South and west. Actually, more west, really. I would have been, let's see, 11 years old, 10 years, 11 years old, I guess. Man. Seems like forever ago. So I'd have been, what is that? Like 4th grade? 11? I don't even remember. I wonder if zip ties would work for a wacky ring. Maybe. I don't know. Ice is hammering everyone. No, we don't have any around here. Hey, Patrick in the house. I just got on and scanned through what you were showing in the tackle box, showing the cotton cordell spot and silver thread value pack. Little known fact is that we own silver thread as well. What the hell? What is up with silver thread, Patrick? Bagley's silver thread. Do they still make line? So I don't know if Patrick's still on or not, but dude, those old spots, absolutely sick. And they've still got it almost looks like the oily sheen that Frank is putting on his baits now. Like, did that make a comeback? Was that something you guys used to do? Because this has like, it's not the same, but it's got kind of like a tape sheen on it. It doesn't show in the camera at all here, but it's got like it looks like a tape is what they use on it. Then you can see where they cut it out. But yeah, coming back around. Bagley's silver thread. They still make it. Always appreciate Patrick hopping in. Wear waders in a life vest. No, go wear an ice suit. Put your damn ice suit on, people. If you fall in, it helps you float. That way you can float up. Because the big thing is that people will drown when they go in the hole. They try to pull themselves straight up in the hole, then it breaks. Then they get tired. Hypothermia sets in. The big thing is you want to, when you're trying to come out, you want to let your feet float up behind you and then kind of like waddle up onto the ice flat, like you're laying down in the water and waddle up on it. That's why when you have the spikes, you can waddle yourself out. But yeah, those float suits help a lot. I remember I got lifeguard certified in, well, I didn't actually go through the test of it, but it was mandatory. We had a swimming pool at my school. We had to take swimming. So I did all the certification. I could have got my lifeguard deal, but I never worked at the pool or anything. But one of the things you had to do was jump in full clothed and save a person. So like your t-shirt, jeans, and all that. And it's crazy how heavy that stuff gets. Then you had to take your jeans off, tie the feet, and then you take them over your head and like whip it real quick and hold it. And it works as like a flotation device for quite some time. So it helps keep you up too if you're trying to save someone. But yeah, wear those float suits, man. I know they're kind of expensive, but look for deals. Stryker has deals on them for, I want to say like 100-ish for pants and bibs. You can get like last year's or the year before, whatever. Who cares if they're old, man? Get them. March is supposed to be bad in my area. Of what? Like storms and stuff? The girl I was dating in 94 was nothing but trouble. Rich, man, I bet you have some fun stories. Rich, I need to hook up with you sometime and fish. I bet you've got some fun ones to tell. What is Ollie's? Yeah, I don't know what it really is, like a discount store or something. Is it like a farm store or like an academy? I don't know. I always hear people talk about it, but some dice baits from Temu for $3 for a 5-pack. That's more like it. OSP dice are pricey. Yeah. Oh, it's an overstock store. Yeah, never been. No, but it's Fred's candy. Yeah, that color was Fred's candy. Come on. I still have the Bass fanny pack and decals you get in the magazine subscription. Oh man. Yeah, people now will never know the pain of instant satisfaction. Now you can go on Tackle Warehouse, order it, get it relatively quick. Their shipping's better now, but compared to back in the other, the old days where you had to fill out the little postcard deal that came in the Bass Pro Shop magazine, mail that in, then you had to wait and wait and wait like a month to get your crap. Yes, Andy, there is a giveaway today. So there will be, if you missed it earlier, people just hopping on. Whoops, sorry. Monster Bass did get some of my cranks back in stock. They're out of the Tequila Sunrise and the Fire Tiger. I've got a couple here. So these are the ones they're actually out of. So I'm throwing a couple of these in and then some other lures of your choice. If you win, you can just tell me what kind of fishing you do. I'll try to hook you up. But those are available on the site now. And they fixed the site. So if you go to order, it shows that they're out if they're out. So you can't overbuy them. They made everybody whole that had over purchased before when they were out. So I appreciate Monster Bass. Thank you so much for taking care of the folks, because I was getting hit up left and right. And people are like, I'm trying to support you, but I can't buy any. So if you didn't get a chance to get some, I always appreciate it. If you would go pick some up, just shows that my lures didn't suck. Let's see. Birmingham, talk about a bunch of people where they're from. Oh, this is when the talking where you're at. 16 out there. Man, you guys are all over the place. We had people that were 16 in 94, 10 in 94, 30 in 94. John, I'm antique. I like the old catalog. Yeah, that was fun. They still make it in Japan, the line. That's crazy. 1994, Paco was married with kids. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love it. We got all kinds of ages in here hanging out because we all love fishing. I've never seen that Cotton Cordell spot version. Pretty cool. Really? Man, I got some pretty sweet oldies in there. Let's see. What else we got? What other questions? Spring fishing. What else? Any other cool old lures? I've still got some of the old. Sadly, when I was getting back into fishing, so this would have been like what, 2014, 2015. I sold some of the old gear that I had because it was like from like early, it was some of Dad's hand-me-down stuff. So some of the stuff was probably from the 80s, early 90s, and it was just not, it wasn't in good shape. So I sold it off. And I had a couple tackle boxes, like not big ones like that, but like the big Plano, like deep 3700s, excuse me, with a bunch of old man's worms, a bunch of stuff like that. And I was doing like a trade stuff, and I ended up trading them with the guy. And I wish I wouldn't have. He was the guy that I got I got a Skeet Reese rod from, which was one of my favorite rods ever at the time. Those things were awesome. The honeycomb Skeet Reese rods, yellow. A couple other things, I think an Abu Vendetta. And then that's when I got the Corrado E, but it was in crap condition. It was crunchy. Dude had never taken care of, he might have got it used, but it was never taken care of. So I ended up getting rid of it, and I never knew how like good those Corrados were. I think I sold it to the next guy, that and a couple other things, for like $40. So that's when I went on later on, like 2020, 21, 22 or whatever, went on the hunt to find some old green Corrados, fix one up. Purple Craw Crank. Oh, mine? Yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the Tequila Sunrise, which is shout out to my old man. He always threw the Tequila Sunrise worms back in the day, and you never see like a purpley Tequila Sunrise crank, so that's why I did that one. That was a favorite among people. I didn't think that one would sell that well because it's kind of weird. But they do have the crappie on there and the bluegill. The crappie was actually my favorite out of all those cranks, how they turned out. So, Debo, must feel good that your goods are selling out. Yes, it makes me feel amazing. He still said there was like a couple hundred bluegill ones, so I don't know if he ordered more of that one thinking it was going to sell well. But he's like, yeah, we still got a couple hundred of those. I'm like, oh, I thought that was going to be like a big seller, but how's it going, Debo? Hopefully you see this. You're out fishing. Hopefully see. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. If you see me, say hi. Yeah, dude, you're doing all kinds of lure making. You're making some damn good stuff, dude. I'm let's see, I'll be out in the shop. I've got to get some Ned rigs and stuff made. Who was that one? Oh, Tom Gross, one on my members only. So I'm gonna go out tomorrow, mess with some of the plastic molds, I think. I need to make some Ned rigs, paint up. I got some, dude, Barlow's paint. If y'all make your own lures and stuff, check out Barlow's. That chameleon paint that I got from them is so sweet. I absolutely love that stuff. Ordering out of the Mister's used to be a tradition. Yeah, same for us. We would order out of the Bass Pro Shop catalog. Be so excited ordering out of that stuff. Waiting for it. Any opinions on inflatable kayaks? I am not the guy to ask. I would say talk to Jeff and Paul over at Aggressively Average Anglers. They're testing out a bunch. I think they tested out like 3 or 4. No, but yeah, it's not anything I'm looking to get into. Am I going to fish some? Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a day of that. I want to start looking for like an old, this is what I was talking about on the members only too. I want to find like a cool old reel that we can do like a full take apart video where we're just talking through it, not ASMR. I heard loud and clear y'all didn't want to see any more of that. But take an old one that's like all old and crappy and dirty and, just do a whole restoration on it and fish it. I'd like to find some old rods, like some old pistol grip rods and stuff. So I have like a couple old rods, couple old reels. Now I've got old line I can put on it too. So we got the whole deal. We can do a vintage fish and lure challenge. It'll be really fun. Might have to raid Dad's house too. I know Dad's got a whole bunch of cool old stuff we could go through and do a video. Wes, what's your favorite jig rod around 250? Oh, dude, wide open there, man. You've got the X Prides, you've got the Tatula Elites, you've got Kistler. You could get a Kistler Helium. Look for sales. Thing with Kistler is make sure you go to their website. What else? Gosh, I mean, you could look for sales on some of the used like Loomis's. Yeah, I mean, you've got a great price to be able to spend. Favorite one there? Oh, Dobbins. You could get like one of the Dobbins. What is it? The orange champion ones are those, I think, like 300. So yeah, you've got, I don't know, I don't have a favorite, but yeah, you've got all sorts of options, dude. Yeah, right there. 744C. Julie brought the crappie one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was my favorite out of all of them. That's the one I want to fish this year. Colin. Has anyone tried those top water clips? Not sure what those are. Jeff and Paul tested some. Yep. Yeah. Talk to those guys. They are definitely the ones. Give me Debo tingles. Hey, there's Hawk. Hawk made that when you see the Debo, shout out to him. Hawk, did I get you a box of stuff yet? Let me know. God, I'm gonna feel like a prick if I haven't. Let me know if I got you a box of stuff. Hawk made the 8-bit Debo head that I always put on like my lives and stuff. Hopefully you'll be seeing that picture somewhere else soon. So that'll be another Debo surprise coming to you all. Question: does the slide work well on the 13 fishing reels, like the Concept Inception? Yeah, I thought it worked all right. I had the Inception Z slide, the gray reel with the orange handles. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine if you find them on sale at full price. I think they were a little bit expensive. It was a cool idea to be able to like push that up and have it one, but you know, I think something like the Daiwa brakes work even better with less fuss. But it was a nice reel. I liked it. I will say that was one of the hardest reels to dial in, because they changed whatever the brake material was, like the little centrifugal brakes inside that rub when they're going around. Tackle Junkie apparently said they changed that material, so it was, I guess, more slippery or something. I don't know, but I definitely had to turn the spool tension up more and turn the brakes up a lot higher than I normally would. So that one took me quite a bit. Rob, do you ever fish the Bass Orino? My grandpa used to smash bass on them. Ever fish the Bass Orino? I don't know what that is. Not one I remember. ALF has some good pistol grips. Oh, I'll have to check over there. Yeah, ALF has always some good used stuff. Just texted you pretty cool old picture since you're talking about some old retro lures. Patrick just texted me. What did we get here? Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Patrick's got some of the line. Yes. Hook me up with some of that line. We'll do a vintage lure, rod, reel, everything. Here are the few of the original Rebel prototype lures George Perrin used when developing the first Rebel products in the 1960s. How sick is that? Let's see. I don't want to show any numbers or anything there. Look at those, the old prototypes. Man, we have to be thankful for those old lures, and those are sick. The old metal lips, the metal hardware and everything. Cool, dude. Thanks for sharing that. Did you get, yes, Cashin rods. So Cashin, I'm going to be doing a couple things with them this year. I just got the new Cashin Elements. They're affordable series, so like 130 bucks. I absolutely love them. Those are going to be sweet. I got the old ones to play with last year. They sent me a couple. They sent me some of the new ones, so I'm excited about those. I was telling people on the members only that this year I wanted to focus more on the budget stuff, like that 150-ish dollars. I feel great with that price gear. I don't see any need to go above that for the way I fish. I'm not a pro, and I think gear at that price is getting so good, both rods and reels, like 150 to 175-ish, is so dang good. Like, and even the $100 stuff now is leaps and bounds above what it was, you know, back in the 90s. It's crazy how much that stuff has come. So yes, you will definitely see that. That video is coming out Monday on the new Element rods, but I'm pretty excited to fish those, show them off. Oh, do we just skip ahead? No. Okay. What's the difference between the Daiwa and the Shimano reels and how you set them? So Daiwa, depending on if you use like most of the Tattooless and stuff, minus the like the $100 down. So the $100 and down are just regular magnetic brakes. Your Tattooless and stuff are going to have, so they have like a cone inside of them, the MagForce brakes, and it's like a dynamic cone. So it's magnetic, but it has this cone that moves like a centrifugal brake, but it doesn't actually have friction. So there's no friction in their brakes. Whereas all of the Shimanos, I think all of them, even the, whatever the budget one is, are centrifugal brakes. So you have like the little brake pads in there. You have to either click on or click off. And when they're moving around in the spool, they rub against like the brass race that's in there to slow your spool down. I think Daiwa brakes are absolutely the best on the market. I've said that for a long time. But But yeah, just kind of a different braking system. It really depends on what you like. Once you get most of the Shimano's set up, they're good to go. It's not like they backlash more or anything, but I just think for skipping and in the wind, the Mag Force brakes are better. Cashin had that limited edition spinning rod. Yeah, I don't know. I wish they still made it. Oh yeah, I don't know which one that one was. I like the Cashin. Yeah, that was the first rod that I got. So like 3-4 years ago, whenever that came out, the chatterbait one. I had one of the yellow ones I gave to a buddy because he needed a worm and jig rod and he really liked it. I let him use it. So I said, you know what, you can take it. And I've also got one of the older core crankbait rods from them. So yeah, they make great rods. I'm happy to do some stuff with them this year. Really nice people as well. I need to, Paul and Jeff had Matt, the owner on, Matt Cashin. Seems like a really cool, down-to-earth guy. So I'm going to have to talk to them, see if we can get him on for a live sometime. Be fun. Tattoo, yeah, that's exactly it, Ruben. It seems like that 8 to 10-ish on the brake dial seems to always be the sweet spot. And that's right. You said it and forget it. You don't have to worry about. They're great. So let's get the giveaway rolling. I'm open for questions, man. We're just hanging out tonight. We already went through the cool old stuff. If anybody has recommendations, I've actually got, now that I think about that, hold on. I was going to say recommendations for old rods and reels. I was going through. Reels, I think I'm covered on. Because I completely forgot I had this one. This was one I bought from a local guy and fixed it all back up. So this is one that I redid the spool on and everything. You know, works 1,000 times better than when I got it. It was full of dirt. And so we've got that. I know I've got another really old dial one in there, but it's rods. I need to find some cool, I don't know if I want to, or if I need to go to like, I don't even know where you'd find them, but yeah, I'd like to find some cool old pistol grip rods. Have a vintage lure fishing day. All right, let's get a giveaway going here. Maybe if we go long enough, maybe I'll do 2. Who knows? Maybe we'll get crazy tonight. Anybody get it? Oh, how? Who guessed it? Oh, it picks it up if it's part of it too. So I don't think anybody actually got this, but hashtag old for old school. I was going to put old school. Somebody did put that, I see. Dave's the winner. So what do we got? Questions? Any old rods or anything that you guys recommend where I could find some? I don't know if I'm going to have to go to like an antique store or something. I don't even know where the hell you'd find cool old vintage rods. Let's see. Dustin, I'm having a short handle 610 spinnerbait made. That's sick. My dad had one of the old Berkeley lightning rods. The thing was like 5'6". Yeah, that's the thing is back in the day, rods were shorter. Like a 6-footish rod was normal. That was long back in like the 90s. Glass rods used to be the deal. I remember how big around the rods used to be. Short, you know, the shorter grips, pistol grips and stuff were big. And everything was right-handed reels. You couldn't go into a department store and buy left-handed reels. Extremely uncommon. That's why people ask, oh, what is this guy casting? Well, this one doesn't work because funny enough, it is a left-handed bantam. But I mean, these were not common back in the day. Left-handeds were not, you didn't see them. Everything was right-handed reel. So that's why I would cast it and then, you know, reel right-handed. That's why people did that. That's how they learned. That's all there was. But there's an old lefty. They were not common, I will tell you that. Let's see. Okay, just all hashtag olds in here. What's this one? There's one sloth tournament. Okay, people talking stuff back and forth. Marketplace. Yeah, I was checking through Marketplace. I didn't see anything cool. Yeah, good call, Chris. Yeah, an estate sale would be like an older. Try to find an estate sale with an old, you know, an older gentleman that had a bunch of that cool old stuff. Dave, you have some meetup in Davenport? Okay, let's do it. I didn't know you were that close. Well, we'll schedule that. Maybe Dave, if you're, because you said you're the vintage lure collector, right? Let's do that. Dave, we'll plan a day. Dave and I will do. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll do a day where we meet up. I'll bring some customs to trade you. If you let me use your gear for a day, I'll hook you up, and then we can do a vintage fishing challenge. That'd be fun. I'll bring the line. I've got at least a couple reels I know. One of them I'm gonna have to fix up, but it's an old like dial. I forget who gave that to me. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember it. But he gave me like a cool old dial one. I think I put them in the drawers over here with the old stuff. But oh, cool, yeah. Chris says his mom goes to a bunch of those. Yeah, have her keep an eye out for cool old rods and reels, especially the pistol grips. Flea markets. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I never go to those. My grandparents used to drag me to that crap when I was younger, and now I hate them. So the flea markets and stuff, not my grandparents, the flea markets. Local auctions. Yeah, that's the way it's probably gonna have to be to go. I just don't ever go to those. On Whatnot. Oh. Let me know what you need. I'll see what I got. Okay. Well, just a couple rods, I think. I'll bring some stuff. We'll do a meetup, man. That'll be fun. All right, let's see. Can we get 120? We got 245 people watching. 115 entries. Let's get to 120, then I'll pull it. What style of grip do you prefer? I myself am more of a full cork handle kind of guy. I finally switched over to larger knobs. Yes, thank you. Why don't companies make... Oh, here's one. Have you guys heard of... So I just ordered from this company. I had to look it up to see, and everything said it was legit. The Tackle Trap. Have you all ordered from the Tackle Trap? I didn't want to order from there because I feel like it was just a double entendre moron that would order from there, being a tackle trap. It's a trap. But anyway, order from them. They sell parts and stuff. So I found a cool purple brake dial deal for the Zillion that I did up with all purple stuff on it. But they had the Daiwa Tattoo Elite pitching and flip handles for $40. So I picked one up. They had them on sale. So no, ever ordered from Tackle Trap. They have parts and stuff if you ever need parts for reels. 115. No, nobody wants a couple DEBO customs. Huh? 116. Come on. Three more. 117. Once I hit 120, I'll do a giveaway. Otherwise, not doing it. Whatnot sales. Yeah, I just signed up for Whatnot. So Hella Bass got me signed up on Whatnot. I'm going to start doing that, selling off some of my old lures and stuff, things that I just really don't use. Of course, I'm still going to do my Saturday night giveaways for sure, but move some of that stuff out. Tackle Trap has some deals sometimes. Yeah, okay. DEBO. There's an in-fisherman swap meet in the Quad Cities. Meet up with Dave there and buy some old rods and my baits. I know, I need to get to a swap meet. Gooseberry is freaking awesome. Who's talking about Gooseberry? Don't tell about it. Yes, the Zoom Gooseberry color is one of the, if not the best color ever made for me. It's like Tequila Sunrise is to my old man. Okay, we just hit 120. I'm sharing, right? Okay. So for a couple of my DEBO Customs cranks from Monster Bass and then some other random lures I'll throw in depending on how you fish. No. It's actually an effing scam. I literally don't know it. This man has won probably 715 times. And I feel bad. I feel bad saying no, I'm not gonna let you win, Joshua. Because the freaking guy is here every week. He's watching and supporting me, so I can't just shrug it off. It's Joshua, you will win. I don't know what the hell you need this time. I think I've given you a third of all my tackle. So that's Joshua. Let me know what you need, Josh. I don't even know what you need anymore. Okay, Chad. So Chad will be the actual winner. of the Debo cranks and lures. Joshua, you let me know what you need. Do you need me to hand pour, build, and I don't even know. I don't even know what to make for you. I know Joshua's in here. Let's see if Chad is. Let's see. Chad Swank, are you here? Fake news. I quit. Joshua rigged. I saw it. Oh my god, dude! I literally, it's not rigged. I don't know how, dude. I don't know how. Let's see. Chad, are you here? Did I miss him? I don't see Chad Swank. Chad, are you here? Must be present to win. Joshua might be a hacker. He's using AI. He might not even be real. This might just be like some computer system that's hacked my stuff. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't hate on the guy. I wish I was that lucky. I tried a lotto ticket and lost money. Okay, I don't see Chad. He's here. Where? Did I miss it? Oh, right here. I'm hers. All right, Chad. So email me your YouTube or your YouTube. Email me, yes, a picture of your YouTube so I know it's you to debosfishing@gmail.com. I need your address and let me know what other kind of lures you'd like in there. Joshua, you basically have my phone number, my address. You already have everything. Might as well just move it in the basement and manage my tackle for me. But Joshua, let me know what you need, dude. I don't know what you need, but I'll hook you up. Joshua just changed his name to Chad too, real quick. Probably. All right. What else we got? So Joshua and Chad are the winners. Let me know what you need. Sending over info now. Yeah, dude. Let me know what you need. Let me know what you need for this year. If you need some new lures or something, let me know. All right. What else we got for tonight? What other fishing talk do we need? That made my night. Debo, what's your go-to Girl Scout cookie? I don't really eat them that much. I always like the Thin Mints. I feel like we always had those coconut things, the little coconut rounds. Those were my favorites for sure. Little round coconut deals. Joshua's Debo's neighbor, so he saves on shipping. It would be a lot cheaper if he were. I'd say, yeah, I might have to hire Joshua to work down here in my basement, do my editing, do my tackle organization, run all my giveaways. That'd be nice. Joshua, let me know if you want to move in down here. I can pay you to run all my giveaways, so that way there's never anything on the board. This will always be clean. We've got a spare bedroom down here. Caramel Delights. Is that what they were? I don't think Caramel Delights. They were whatever those coconut things were. What else? I want to know what everybody else has got before we leave here. What else are you all getting excited for spring? Maybe we just need to have a video of that or a live talking just that. Maybe that's what we'll do next time. But I'm always curious what people have ready to go for the year and what they think their favorite lure or type is going to be. I think there was another thing I just saw on Tackle Warehouse. They had some new stuff come out. Oh, it was somebody was telling me that they're making an Evo Mini Max only for Tackle Warehouse that Z-Man made for him. Is that a thing? Is that real? Evo Mini. I don't see it yet. Maybe it's just not out yet. Is that a thing? Scott Hot Martin being disqualified. I don't know what all the deal is about it. I've seen all the channels put that up there to get views and talk through it, but I don't know enough of it to, it's not my deal. Any of the drama, people love drama. Drama. I'm afraid of corn and tornadoes. We do have a lot of corn and tornadoes out here, so yeah, it wouldn't be a good fit, buddy. Is organizing your tackle prize? No, it's part of his job if he lives here. Randizzle, I don't know where the hell Randizzle's been. I'll message him right now. I haven't messaged him because the dude's hasn't talked to me for I don't know how long. I'm like, what the hell? Why do you just go off the grid, Randizzle? Let's do it right now and see. But yeah, he would if he lived closer. I would have him. He's like an hour and a half north of me. But otherwise, yeah, I'd rope him into doing all this. I'll ask him if he's still in Nebraska. Let's see. I'm spooling up reels for trout fishing tomorrow, Mark says. I'm in the Matrix. All about Joshua winning. Square bill or round bill crankbait? If I'm around a bunch of wood and such, definitely the square bill tends to kick off and not get caught up as much. Rocks, gravelly bottoms, I go with the round bill more. Like my 6-foot divers is. But it really just depends what you're around and how deep you're going, I guess. When are you running one? I don't know. I need to get it figured out. I need to get all the stuff packed up and ready in boxes and measure it all out and do that stuff beforehand. Yeah. So I don't know. Sometime soon-ish. You can pay him in free baits. Hell no, he's already got everything I own, basically. Chatterbait with the fluke trailer is absolutely amazing. If you've not tried it, it used to be my absolute go-to. Chatterbait, Debo, really like the Rebel soft plastics you showed. Yeah, I'm excited to fish those too. Those will be cool. Evo Mini Max would be sick. Yeah, somebody said that. I don't know. Maybe it's just not, they don't have them out yet. Was it on the, is it a shop all featured? Oh, look. Hey, another one of the Hiddy Up Koiki. Hide Up Koik. How many of that? $17.99 for how many is in here? One? Holy piss. One of those for 17 bucks. This is getting ridiculous, folks. Come on. Too much is too much. Yeah, I guess they're not out yet. I did get some of these. Pretty cool. I like the power bait stuff to try. Damn, they're all sold out though now. Glad I grabbed a couple. I grabbed a couple colors of these and then the other ones that look like the like a rage craw to try out. Yeah, I don't know. So people said it's real. I'm getting some confidence fishing a jig. They definitely catch fish. That is for sure. You have to do a red only. I could absolutely do that for sure. I didn't fall into the red trap for a long, long time. I didn't believe it. It was stupid. There was one day Randizzle and I were going to a lake and I said, oh, I'm going to, everybody was talking about it. We were talking, I don't even know how I got on the subject, but I'm like, I'm going to throw a red lipless because it's better than everything else, blah, 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 blah. And I threw it that day and caught the snot out of them. So that was the day I believed in the early spring red lipless. I just stocked up on mini maxes. Hawk is hitting up Bass Pro to get a cranking reel. What are you going to get? I'm going to be doing some cranking this year. I want to try doing some deeper cranking this year for sure. Planning a fishing family vacation. I've got a fishing vacation planned. Family, well, I think we're going to the zoo. The girls wanted to go there. They love the zoos. They like to learn. My oldest daughter loves to learn about different animals and stuff. She's big into that. But for fishing trip, I do have one for sure planned. So I'm going up to Minnesota, the, I don't know, KFB, KBS, whatever kayak tournament thing. I'm not fishing the tournament, but I'm going to go up there and meet folks. I think Gramps is supposed to be up there. Trevor's going to be up there. I don't know if the Burley guys are not. I'll have to talk to them, but it's supposed to be a bunch of kayak guys and stuff up there. So I want to Try that. Pulling some old techniques out of and lures out of mothballs and putting them to work again. I did. I just messaged the Dizzle. Damn dog better reply to me. Oh, it's in the works. There was YouTube on it last week. Oh, okay. Phoenix looks awesome. Looks like I'm moving to Iowa. Red baits are awesome. Yeah, I can definitely do an all red bait. You know, the red chatterbait, red spinnerbait, red lipless, and see. I think we were talking about that. I think I said it would be cool to have somebody else go out with somebody, you know, like Chris or somebody, and have him throw like all the other colors, white, chartreuse, you know, whatever he wants to throw, bluegill, and then I'll just throw red and stuff and see who does better. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, he's out there loving the Nebraska football stuff. String up some rods. Ooh, Paul, are you still in here? Are you and Jeff going up to the KBS thing in Minnesota? That's my for sure fishing trip. You better be going up there. Cut Debo for background sound. Mike, member for 38 months. Appreciate you, man. Dizzle's been brainwashed by the Huskers. He's busy changing his wardrobe to entirely red. Yeah, exactly. Frickin' Dizzle. Red only? Okay, multiple red lure challenges. Okay. Can you make a deep diving crankbait? I'm asking in advance. I cannot make one, but I've got some pretty cool deep crankbait blanks that I got. If you'd like some deeper cranks. Yes, on top water clips are okay. I don't know what those are. $17.99. I don't know. Missed the Terminator chatterbaits. The Shutter Blade? Yeah, I thought they had a cool action to them. They didn't sell well and stuff, but one spiky goober ball thing for $18 American. Yeah, ridiculous. Jerkbait and chatterbait. Okay. I like that. 5-inch mags are released, which is nuts. I'm not sure. Must be talking to other people. Is Carl's going out of business? I do not know. Can you do a kayak walkthrough? Yes, I was actually going to film that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to. We're actually going to go to my parents and have lunch and watch the Hawkeye girls play basketball. It's their last home game. So hanging out down there. But if not, I've already got Monday's video ready, so I can film it Monday. But that was one of the other ones I was going to do. I'll do it when my wife's at work so I can move the kayak out in the middle of the garage. My garage is kind of a mess, so be easier to see. Kayak Adventure Series. There we go. Spring bait tips. Yeah, maybe we'll do that next. Maybe we'll do that next live. Just go over spring baits, stuff that I've got tied up and ready, and tips and tactics and all that stuff. Debo fishing with a guest. Call it dink fishing with Debo. Line some stars up. Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's going to be a bunch of people up there that watch. I want to do, you know, when I go up there to that meetup, try to meet as many people as I can. Probably camp out up there. Hopefully there's a campground. I got a sweet new tent that I didn't even get to use last year. Usually we camp at my grandpa's and we watch like the Iowa game. I wanted that to be a thing that we did every year, at least for one of the games, because they have a night game. So I wanted to make that a tradition. But last year it was, I think, raining and stuff when we were getting, so we got rained out. But yeah, definitely want to do more camping this year at places. Get up early, go there on like a Friday night camp, fish Saturday, come home. That way I'm not gone all weekend, so I can still hang out with the fam and do whatever we need to do. We could be convinced. Oh, okay. Let's chat. All right. Yeah, let's chat about that. Because didn't you guys say there was one that you thought you would be close to my house? You were going to stay. It must have been that one, and it changed, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to talk, because I thought you said you guys were going to be through this way potentially. BPS brought back the egg crankbait that's supposed to be like the man's crankbait. Oh, I don't remember that one. The man's like the 1-. Wobblehead fishing. Yeah, that's something I always say I want to do and then never do it. The wobbleheads. Smallest bass. Yeah, so that's what Gramps was saying I needed to do up there because they have like, I don't remember what the inch measurement is, like what the slot limit is, but they have like a smallest bass tournament up there, I guess. He wants me to do that, but I'm like, I don't really, one, I don't want to measure my fish. And two, I just don't really care about tournament stuff. So where's Stubby? Stubby is upstairs with the girls and my wife. Debo's a bounty hunter. I wish. That'd be kind of fun. Back in the day, I could definitely throw some hands and feet. My kicks were better than my hands, but I got Debo beat. I caught a 3-inch smallmouth on crankbait. Oh my God, do it. All right. Well, looks like we're at the end of chat. So we're at an hour and a half. I think we're going to call it there. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. The Saturday nights are always fun. I don't ever dread these. I've got the cash and rod video already done and ready for Monday. Was supposed to be up Friday and I had issues. I've got the kayak video walkthrough next week and an unboxing. So at least 3 videos for sure. I need to get back on the horse on 3 videos a week at minimum. So plus the live stream. So 4. So that's it. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out. Till next week.